Hey y'all, welcome back to Fixaholic number one. To you all that's done subscribe to my channel, welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, you're welcome also. Today we're gonna jump right in, and what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be. And by the way, I'm not sponsoring this product. It's called a corky. If I'm pronouncing that right, it's called a corky. Um, it's a toilet valve. It's a toilet fill valve. Today, we're going to be replacing that on the toilet. And I'm going to give you a little bit of what my toilet is doing and why I think that this is the problem. So let me get y'all off the tripod and let me show you the product. Right here's the product. It's the Corky um, toilet fill valve. This is what we're going to be replacing. Okay, hold on. If you're down in your toilet, if you look down in the toilet, that's the toilet fill valve. And what you're gonna need, well, let me back up. First of all, this is why I think that the toilet fill valve is bad. So when I flush the toilet, it flushes and it takes forever to fill up. And the valve is wide open. So what we're gonna do to go ahead and get started, you want to have your bucket under the valve. Okay, and set you down here. Hopefully you can see this. Let's see. Okay, yes. Okay. Again, you want to shut the water off. Let me move my bucket a minute. Turn that valve right there. I turn mine to the right. Just snug it up, and that should cut your water off from the outside. Place your bucket under there. Okay. Next thing you want to do is up next to the toilet bowl up at the top. You want to unscrew. Well, first of all, let's flush and hold your toilet. Get as much water as you can out of there. Okay. Okay, so that's about all I can get out. Next thing is you want to loosen this nut under the bottom. You might have to have a wrench to loosen it. In my case, it feels like it's turning. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see. It's loose now. You want to just pull that out, and from there, there's another nut that you gotta loosen. And now and the water is leaking out. That's why you need a bucket. And it will help put some towels down too. When you loosen that last, as you can see this nut, this is plastic. You want to loosen that all, you gotta take that all the way off. Take it all the way off. And just drop it down in my bucket. Okay, this is what it looks like. That comes all the way off. And that's what goes back up against the toilet bowl. Okay. About that, I'm back. All right. Okay. Hold on, y'all. So let me bring y'all up here a minute now. So now what you want to do, after you get this, after you take this loose, it's got a flat. It's flat. See how flat it is on that side? That side goes up against your toilet bowl. Once you get that off, you come back up top and you just pull this out. You just pull it out. Okay? All right, let me. Okay, y'all, I'm back with the next step. The next step is going to be, by the way, I'm not sponsoring this product. I done replaced I got 2 restrooms. I replaced in my other restroom with this same valve. So that's how I know, and it's been working pretty good. So I know this is a pretty good one, and it's universal. Okay, so next thing you want to do, you want to set this down. Well, I'm gonna show you how this going. You want this flow pipe, and I'm gonna show you this on another step. But right now, you want to twist this in here like this. Get it in the snug like that. Then you take this part and stick it up in here like this, like so. And that's the way to look. Then you want to set the valve down in the hole. It's a hole down in there. Okay, let me get y'all off the tripod again. I want you to see what I'm doing. Okay. Let's turn y'all around. Okay. Right there. That's the bottom of the toilet bowl. You want to stick this part down in here. But first of all, let me back up. You want to do this step here. Okay? You want to hold this top, and rotate this to the left. And when you do that, it slides up and down. And if you turn it back to the right, it locks it. It don't move no more. So what you want to do, you want to turn it to the left and slide it. Stick it in that hole I showed you. And adjust it. You want this white part of the valve to come straight across this overflow. You want it to be level, sort of like the bottom of the white right here. This bottom of the white, the bottom part. You want it to be level with the overflow, this part. So in other words, you want it to be level across, straight across. And once you get it like that, you lock it in, turn it to the right and lock it in. Turn it till it won't turn no more. Then you slide it down in that hole. Okay. I'm trying to get y'all right. Okay, see that hole right there? You slide that down in the hole. You turn this like this way. See how it's sort of slanting like? All right, that's the way you want it to stay. This hole, you might have to cut it. You might have to cut it. Or this will just clip on like that right there. But mine, I'm gonna leave it, I'm gonna leave it. Mine look like it's got enough where I don't have to cut it. Okay? Now you can either, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this same screw that I took off. So let me get y'all back down here so you can see what I'm doing. Remove my bucket, there's no more water. So you want to screw this back on. And you ain't got to go crazy with it. You put it on there, pretty much hand tight. Tight as you can get it with your hand. These old black gloves I got from Walmart. Again, not another product that I'm sponsoring. I'm not sponsoring them. When I go to Walmart, I get them. And they pretty handy to wear. Okay? I think that's pretty well tight. Then you take your refill line and just stick it back up in your new fill valve. Run this over the top of it. And put it back on there like hand tight also. Now at the same time, I'm up here, I'm still holding. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm still holding this and that, and right there where it's at this angle. So as you got one hand down there down here tightening this, you want the other hand up here holding your valve where it don't move. Okay? Empty that excess water out. Stick the bucket back under it just to be safe. Turn your water back on. It's gonna make a little noise like y'all heard probably. Um, as you can see, it stopped. It filled up quick, and it stopped. Let's put this on this side. Let's test it. As y'all see, as I showed you before, um, and that was no problem because it's filming up fast now. So I'm gonna end this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. As y'all see, well, that's another project done. Like, comment, subscribe. It's an easy job, and I'll see y'all in the next video.